Hello, dear friends. Welcome to a new episode, and today it's number 37. So, we have watched some albums for sure, and today we have here Pete Townshend, the guitarist in The Who. Pete is the one that wrote the most of the songs for The Who. But here's a solo album, and it's a loose concept album. It's called White City, and it was released 1985. And it has also been a movie about this concept album, and it was also released 1985. This is about the White City, a district near to the area Pete grows up. White City was a district with cultural conflicts and youthful hopes and dreams. It was a black, White City was a black district, a violent black district. And yeah, it's about that. And we have the songs here. In the White City Fighting, in that song, David Gilmour, the guitarist from Pink Floyd, plays at that one. So yeah, I haven't read all the letters here or these all these lyrics and stuff here. I haven't read it. Maybe I should have done that before I do this episode, but yeah, we can really see here it looks like a real boring area, boring house, and for sure I should not want to live here. It looks terrible, in my opinion. A great photo at Pete with a medal and everything. But this is a great album, and I used to talk about the mixing, and it's perfect mixed, this album. You can hear everything so clear. The songs are fantastic for sure. So this is absolutely an album you should check out. And as usual, you found links to each album in my description. Next up, John Mayall's Blues Breakers. In fact, I don't have so much to say about this album, Chicago Line. You know, it should be released 1987, but when you're watching the album cover and even at the record, it's standing 1988. So I leave it up to you to decide when it's released, because I'm not sure. But 87, 88, this is really a fantastic blues rock album. And the Blues Breakers, they was formed back at the 60s and had been like a school to artists that has been famous later on. You have, for example, Eric Clapton, you have Mick Fleetwood, and there's more. So it's a school to be famous. But it's a fold out cover, and it's nice, even if it's little dark and little mysterious. Some old factory or something. But you have also the lyrics to the songs here. And here is more from that factory area. It's a railway here. So yes, a really old locomotive for sure. So that's it about this album. Great mix and fantastic songs. I really enjoyed this one. And I can't say so much more about it because I haven't find any more facts. So you should absolutely check this out too. We can look at the band members here. I have heard the name Walter Throat before. Monotoya seems familiar too. There is the man himself. Today, John Mayall has reached the age of 89 years old. That's respect. The last album for today, Scorpions, the German hard rock band. And this is an interesting cover. I like it. I think it's so odd, so I like it. And Uli John Roth get a question about the cover work on this album, and he says he disliked it at the first moment he saw it, and I still dislike it today, he says. And it was a firm in Hamburg that have, with designers that has made this cover, and they also do the first album for Scorpions, Lonesome Crow, and with that cover the band was satisfied, or at least Uli John Roth. And this is the second album, released 1974. And we can look at the members here. This is the first studio album Uli John Roth and Francis Buchholz, the bass player, joined the band. This is the only album there Jürgen Rosenthal played drums. And after the Lonesome Crow album, they been around with the band UFO and warm up for them. And they asked Michael Schenker if he want to join them. So Michael goes to UFO. But he had an agreement with Scorpions here, and he co-writing 3 of the songs for this album, even if he not was a member anymore. Great album, of course. Scorpions always making great albums. So absolutely, you must check this album out. And Speed Is Coming is for sure a real mark for the band. And Far Away is another great song. So I suggest you must check this out if you don't have done that. Okay, my friends, that was all what I have for you. I want to tell you also about my covers. I'm working with a cover at the moment, and because of the work and because of Henrik's works, it can be that it takes around 2 weeks more before we have something to upload. So if you wonder what time it takes this time before a new song comes up, but it will come up a new song, and it's a great one, and it's not a Kiss song this time, and it's also with a band from Germany. They love pumpkins. I don't tell you more. you can guess what it is. Okay, my friends, take care and see you.